All right, now it's time to learn about the degrees of the scale. This is really getting into what's really going to matter and what's really going to propel your playing forward. Understanding essentially just numbers, Roman numeral analysis, maybe some call it, just a number system to be able to identify what notes are being played. So once again, we'll start with the key of C because it's easy. As we learned in the last lesson, key of C is just right there. So if you look at these notes, you C would represent the first note, or rather the first degree of your scale, which is 1. And if this was 8, as I actually mentioned in the last video, you would obviously gather that we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which would mean that D is the second degree, E is the third, F is the fourth, G is the fifth, A is the sixth, B is the seventh, and then C is obviously the 1 or the 8. And that is the number system. Now, how do you attribute this number system to the major scales? You do it the exact same way you would with any other major scale. If you do it with F, which is F, G, A, B flat, C, D, E, and F, it's the exact same thing. This is your first note. This is your last note. So the note next to it has to be the second, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is important because of how chords work and how the number system works. It really just, it engulfs your playing, and it's so easy to understand when you attribute numbers to it. So if I say to you, what's the fifth degree of the key of C, you would just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is G. Oh, all right, well, what's the fifth degree of the key F? Okay, F is 1. I know I have my whole half, and then whole, which is the fifth note, it would be C then. Hopefully that's easy to understand. It'll definitely begin to make more sense the more familiar you become with it, but it never changes. That's the beautiful thing about the number system. It's always the same, it never changes, and the more acquainted and familiar you become with it, the easier it'll be. Thanks for joining me. See you next time.